The chance to atone.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. They'll throw. Here's Shuck. Short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Throwing, Shuck. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. The Commanders bringing out the nickel package on 3rd down. Shuck now to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here's Daniel Whelan now. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 20. That'll wind up being a 50-yard punt, though they do get 10 back on the return. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. That's quickly out to Harrison. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that will bring up 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were terrific last week in the victory over Buffalo.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
And the Washington 1st down.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. To throw is Nix. Pass complete there to Harrison. And he has another 1st down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 41-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
It's a gain of 10.
On 1st down, here's Judkins. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while, because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. Here's Nix. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Cameron Curl. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've got to protect the football. They probably crossed that fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
At the Commanders' 6-yard line.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Shuck will throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. You look at this Eagle defense. They come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And the focus now is making sure that they're hitting on all cylinders as they head into the playoffs. And that means they've got to stop the run better. Because
there he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington. Rashee Rice. Touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. Well, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me, that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you're throwing this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The first catch of the ball game there for Metcalf, and a first down to boot.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
A first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Setting up a screen for Judkins. Fights through it. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
Washington, first down.
Kill.
At the 9-yard line.
A give up the middle, Judkins. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
At the Eagles' 12-yard line.
They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Hey, Sean, let's go!
Once again, Judkins. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point forthcoming. And it is now 21-0.
Makes the score. Commanders 21, Eagles nothing. Cam Little to kick off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He's to the 15. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Javonte Williams, 46 yards. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Santos with the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Now it's Nix. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. So on 4th down, Washington going to call on Tress Way to punt it away. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Tressway on 4th down is sent out to punt. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Here's Moore on the return. Oh, he shifts past him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It takes a touchdown-saving tackle to bring him down as he goes 32 yards on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over.
Here we go, set.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams to about the 26 here.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now Shuck. That's complete to McBride. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Here's Shuck. He's got McBride here over the middle. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
70 Lion.
To throw is Shuck. Caught left side, Williams. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3 and leaves him with 4th and 1. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll indeed go. Here's Shuck. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Noah Fant from a yard out. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Santos able to tack on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Throwing Nix. That ball caught. It's Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And he spikes it to stop the clock. And now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. So Washington in a good spot. They've got the lead. They will get the football as the second half gets underway. And he's up across the 25 and down. At the 28.
Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Now they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Nix to the air. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
It's a gain of 9.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 13 yards there on a Washington first. An inside run with Jenkins. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. That one caught by Rice. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 18. 12 yards there as they move the chains. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A give. Here's Jenkins. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 14-yard line.
Looking to throw. Nix. He'll find Metcalf. And he takes it in for a Commanders touchdown. DK Metcalf from 13 yards out. And the Commanders take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. at the line. This Philly offense set to go.
Off the play fake, Shuck.
Throw right side, complete to Williams. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action, Shuck. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14.
Here's Shuck out of the shotgun. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
To throw now, Shuck. Now he'll tuck this and run. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through the entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. Only a yard that time, second and goal.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on first down.
Go! 70
Williams again. And this time he'll get in. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
So a very important first drive of the third quarter, Charles, and safe to say, a much-needed touchdown.
Which leads to the question, where was this in the first half? Because if they'd had a few more drives like that, they wouldn't be in this situation. But that is the kind of drive that sends a message to the other side. We're going to be here, and we're going to battle you to the end.
Now, after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Second and 10 now. Third quarter action from Philadelphia, PA.
Operating from the gun, Nix. Catch is made by Metcalf. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Nix. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Here's Nix once more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Let's go now.
Now the first carry for Cam Akers.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. You know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. Nick Bonito. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Here we go. Viking 18.
Throwing, Shuck. Able to hit his target, Lamb. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth. So on comes Cairo Santos now for the field goal try. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. Well, Charles, you cannot say enough about that play by their special teams. Think about it. That keeps this game at 2 possessions in the second half and really adds pressure to the opposition.
Yeah, it certainly does, especially their offense. It takes a lot of pressure off the offense of the team this week, and they got a little bit more of a cushion to play with now. How about the thanks each guy was getting as they came off the field after that block? Special teams, certainly special in that situation.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. That's quickly out to Harrison. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. A huge play there on the screen pass. 41 yards.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They'll give it to Jenkins. 51 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Looking to throw. Nix. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. DK Metcalf. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Eagles 21. Cam Little to kick off.
Kick team out there for the Commanders as they send this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
We've we've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
2nd and 10. Shuck now to throw. And a Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down. Buried behind the line by Christian Wilkins.
The lessons will continue. This rookie, he's got to learn how to read situations just a little bit better. That far behind the line, he's got to find a way to get rid of the football and not take the sack, whether it's with his legs or just throwing it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it. And the Commanders are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. But with the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best. But these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles. And a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along. If you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
A good pick up there at 22.
And the Commanders first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Washington.
On the handoff, this is Jenkins. Down inside the 40.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 24-yard line. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Well, a clear running situation, trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
They'll run it with Jenkins. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. They'll run from the gun. It's Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Captain.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Washington.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hut.
So it's Washington getting the victory here. And, of course, this is a win they're going to hang their hat on. They go on the road and defeat the defending Super Bowl champs.
Partner, they came, they saw, they conquered.
They conquered.
But before all that happened with the conquering part, they believed. They thought it all week. It was evident when we talked to them before the ball game that they thought they could get this done, and they knew exactly how, had a plan, formulated it, and then executed it. That's a big-time win to take down the defending Super Bowl champs.
So for Washington, they do get that 10th win of the year as they finish up at 10-7 overall. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better-than-average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for the Eagles, it's a tough loss to take as they'll finish things off at 9-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts. I used to keep. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination. I used to see. Wake up and I found out that I change up. Wait.